flame is so beautiful, and oh, it's so warm in there. It's so lovely. But the first thing I have to do is put these onions, sweet onions that I get from Maui, Hawaii, in the oven and in the embers, so they can sit there for about half hour and get soft and cook slowly. So as you can see, I just wrapped them in aluminum foil. I'm gonna use my tongs just to put them in the oven. And I'm gonna put them right in the middle of this wood. And wow, is it hot in there? It's very hot. So we have to be careful. And there you have it. As you can see, they're just chilling there. And we're gonna let them just sit there and cook while we do all the rest of our recipes. Welcome to my house. And it's been about half hour now. We're gonna take them out and make a salad with them. And it's really just a salad of onion. So they don't look like onions, but they will soon, okay? And what we're gonna do right now is just prepare our steak, which is actually a beef fillet, with a little bit of marinade. And what we use is rosemary, a little bit of olive oil, balsamic vinegar, salt and pepper. I'm gonna cut it in half, kind of butterfly it. And the reason why I'm doing this, because our oven is really, really hot, and we don't want to overcook the outside and have a really raw center. We want kind of an even cook throughout the fillet. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna make it like a little pancake. You can hit this thing as hard as you want to. It's not gonna break. Now I'm gonna add our marinade. And you can definitely add a lot. The more the merrier, okay? And some people let it sit overnight. Some people let it sit for an hour. Everyone has their own philosophy. Their way is the right way, but there really isn't. And as you can see, we're just gonna kind of toss it in here and then put it in the oven. And I put a grill in here, so we get some nice grill lines, markings, and it's been sitting there since I turned on the oven, so it's very hot. This is probably 500, 600 degrees. And you can see what's happening, right? I'm not lying, that's very, very hot. So we're gonna put this aside. And I can just let it sit right there. I don't have to put it back in the oven. It's hot enough right here. And look how fast it is. There we go. So we're just gonna let it sit here with the tongs. Listen to that, it's such a beautiful sound, beautiful sound. And in the meantime, we're gonna prepare our onions. So look at these onions. They're completely roasted, but this is the most beautiful part about it, is look how easy they come out. Like that. And these are Maui onions, so they're very, very sweet. Very, very sweet. And we want a little bit of the crust of the skin, because it just gives it that roasting flavor. That is why we're using this oven in the first place. So here we go. Look at that beautiful flame that's happening there. And I don't know how you like your meat, but right now it's still pretty rare, but we're close to it. And it's speaking to me. It's telling me I'm almost ready with that flame. And we're just gonna cut it a little bit like this. So we're gonna add some olive oil. Oh, the very last drop. And then we're gonna use some red wine vinegar. It gives it some acid to it. It's already a sweet product. some pepper, fresh pepper, and salt. And I don't know if you've ever eaten onions and if you don't like onions, but I promise you, when you have these, you will love onions for sure. And let's take our meat out. I think it's ready. Look how beautiful this is. And I can smell it. I can tell you. This meat is delicious. Look how juicy it is. It has everything that you're looking for. Browning, flavor, juiciness. I don't think it can be any better than this. This oven is ideal. Now, that said, technically you can do it anywhere. On a barbecue, in the oven, or in a pizza oven if you want to. And there we are. Look at all this juice that's coming out. And let's look at this meat. It's delicious. It's the way it should be. Kind of on the medium side. This one's a little thicker, and so you can see that it has still some rareness to it. This is ideally what I love. This cooking. And there we have it. Now we're gonna move our onions, lay out our steak like this. And honestly, what's better than this on a Sunday afternoon, right? When we think about barbecuing and being with family and friends, I don't know. I don't think it can get better than this. Well, I take that back. Maybe a nice Perrier Jouet or a nice glass of Barolo, whatever is to your liking. And there you have it, our beef fillet with roasted onion. Buon appetito.